Sedecal manufactures quality radiographic systems for medical, chiropractic, and veterinary professionals. Our equipment line is state-of-the-art and unique over other manufacturers with integrated software for the digital DR flat plate and the Digital CCD systems. Through this presentation, we would like to showcase the Vet Ray Direct Digital CCD system with its distinctive features and user-friendly software. You'll see why Sedecal's Vet Ray Technology is leading the industry in veterinary digital X-ray sales. Vet Ray Technologies is the only manufacturer with integrated software that allows the user to access the X-ray control parameters directly from a touchscreen monitor mounted above the table. This feature saves valuable time when you need it the most. Vet Ray Technologies offers direct CCD digital systems in 3 different resolutions to match your required resolution with your institution's budget. The DX6 is a 6 megapixel system and can be configured with either a 14 by 17 plate that produces 2.8 line pairs per millimeter or a 12 by 16 plate that produces 3.3 line pairs per millimeter. If you're looking for a higher resolution and a larger plate, you might consider the DX9, which is a 9 megapixel system and produces 3.4 line pairs per millimeter on a 17 by 17 plate. Or the DX16, which is a 16 megapixel system, produces the highest resolution of 4.6 line pairs per millimeter on the 17 by 17 plate. Each system comes with an acquisition computer that acquires, stores, and manages the digital images in your facility. To begin an X-ray exam, click on the Registration tab in the Exposure mode. The fields that are required are marked with an asterisk: patient ID, name, sex, and age. If the patient is a critical patient, you must work quickly to obtain your radiographs. You may skip the registration step and click on the urgent patient selection you see here. This will timestamp the patient as an identifier so that you can continue with the exam. Once your patient information is entered on the computer system, you will see the patient list on the monitor mounted above the radiographic table. This is a touchscreen monitor and you can move forward with the exam by selecting the patient's name with your finger. Once you've selected the correct patient, touch the Set Parameters tab in the bottom right of the window. Vet Ray Technologies has worked diligently with several specialists to maximize its software so that your work is minimized in the clinic. We have divided the anatomical programming selections for the most accurate of technique selections. Touch the appropriate species for the exam you are preparing to take. You may choose from canine, feline, or exotics. Once your species has been selected, you will see the preferred animal with a series of red dots. These dots identify where the most common radiographs are taken and where the anatomical programming is preset. Simply touch the red dot for the appropriate area to enter the region of interest parameters. Once you are in the region, you will see 2 sample images to choose from, indicating the appropriate view of choice, VD or lateral positioning. Select your choice by touch and proceed to the slide bar just below the position films. You must enter the patient's measured thickness by either sliding the bar with your finger or touching the arrows on either end of the scale. This final selection of the part thickness will allow the system to display the correct KVP, MA, MAS, and time for your specific view. You can now position the patient with the hands-free collimator and the 4-way float top table. Then press the 2-position foot pedal to take the exposure. In 6 seconds, you will see the radiograph on the monitor. This monitor is a quick check to determine the quality of the image. If there are positioning errors or motion, you can see very quickly without having to move away from the table or your animal to see the computer. Final quality assurance and, most importantly, diagnosis can be done on the high-resolution 2 megapixel monitor on the acquisition computer. You'll also be glad to know that Vet Ray Technology scored the lowest radiation dose over its competitors in the 2009 Digital Showdown. This provides confidence in the quality of images as well as protection for your staff. Your purchase is a long-term investment and you want the assurance that you'll receive high-quality images with every dollar you spend. Make the educated decision to utilize an authorized Sedecal Vet Ray Technologies dealer. AllStarXray is a preferred dealer for Vet Ray Technologies. AllStarXray is certified with the Department of Health Services in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. We are a radiographic assembler and have more than 80 years combined experience in the radiologic field. One team working for you to sell, install, train, and service your valuable investment. That gives you peace of mind knowing that you'll receive fast expert service with one call. Remember, your purchase should include consideration in your resolution needs, the quality of the manufactured equipment, and the service dependability. Vet Ray Technologies and AllStarXray working together to bring you the tools to make your purchase in digital X-ray an educated one so that you can be confident your decision is the right one.